Hello everybody, this is Taylor with FDC Gaming Community coming at you with another tutorial video, this time on how to set up an Epoch server. I think I said that right, but let's find out. Okay, first things first, as you can tell I mostly got it all set up. So first things first, what you want to do is go to epoch.com, epochmod.com, sorry, and download just the current server build, which is 3.9 as of this video. And then I will show you this late in a next video. And then what you want to do next is create your server folder, which just for YouTube videos, I created a YouTube folder with an Exile one. Now I'm going to create one for Epoch. Now that that's done, what I want you to do is copy these two files into the folder, which I will provide in the description. Then what you want to do next is you want to go to Steam. Open up Steam, thank you. Then go to Tools in the library. And then you want to install, your Armor 3 server, which I've already got installed. Just remember where you installed it, or if you know how to look for it, just go there. And then what you want to do next is go to the store, go to community, workshop. Type in for the search Armor 3 mods, which is just Armor 3. Then what you want to do next is type in Epoch. And as you can tell, this one is it right here, so just click subscribe, and then after it installs, what you want to do next is go to where your Armor 3 directory is. No, I don't want a new one. I want to open this. Whoops. Put it in the other window. Then go to your Armor 3, which is in your Steam library. And then just go down here to wherever your workshop folder is, which they hide it, so the best way to find it is to click on View and click on Hidden Items, which will show your hidden items. Then open it, and then right click on Epoch, copy, and then just paste it into your Epoch folder, which is going to take some time, so I'm going to minimize this because we don't need this anymore. I'm going to close it. Then what you want to do is, after your Epoch server is done downloading, you want to unpack it, unzip it, which is right here. Then click, and then go to where it says Server Install Pack. And then this is where you pretty much just copy all of this, and then copy, and now paste it. And now since this is done, we're going to close it because we don't need it anymore. Now next what you want to do is you want to go into your Epoch Hive. You want to click on Epoch Config. Which I don't know why it opened up over there. And then you want to edit this. If you want to do a server restart using the program I provide, you want to change this to true. And if you're good at math, the way this does this right here, it's that 60 seconds times 60 seconds, which is an hour, is 360. And then times that by 4, and there's how you get 4 hours. So change that to true, and then you can go through this and change whatever you want to change. Markers, earthquakes, show jammers. I'm not worried about that. And that's everything I want to change. So we close this. Should have left that open because it's going to open here again. I don't know why it's doing that. And here, right here, is where you want to put in your Steam ID for whatever it is. And then, oh, sorry, I forgot to put this. Sorry, my wife's out running errands, doing a bunch of stuff, so I'm watching my daughter while she's doing that. And then you type in your name that you want, and then that part is done. And you want to make sure this is enabled. And as you can tell right here, it tells you how to do all of this. And tells you what everything does. So, I'm not going to do this because that's actually not my Steam ID. Actually, let me get it real quick, okay? I'm going to pause the video. Alright, as you can tell, I did it. I put it in, but I hid it because I don't want y'all knowing my Steam ID. So anyway, now that that's done, we want to close this after saving it. And then, sorry. What we want to do next is go into your Epoch server, and oh my god, why does it keep opening over there? And right here is where you want to change password. We're going to change this to test. I'm going to change the port because I have a Pacific port on my computer. That's fine. Now, right here, we want to change this to what the... Right here. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. Now what you want to do here is go into BattlEye. And then click up the arrow on the address bar, copy, and then paste this into here. And then hit copy, paste. And you can change this. I'm going to change this to test 2 because this is where your server, whatever, I can't remember the name of it, goes. And then click save. Close this. I'm leaving that open so we don't lose it. Now if you want to, you can go through here, change all these, all the 7s and 5s to 1s. I've already got this on another server, so I'm just going to copy it over because it takes way too long to do it. So next what we want to do is where it says example B server, right click on that, rename it. And what you want to do is change the password for the Archon password. And right here, I've already got a couple ports port forwarded for my Archon, so oh, shoot. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave that there. I'm going to save this and exit it. And pretty much that's done. But like I said, I'm going to copy over all my stuff from this. So then we go back into your profile. And then we rename your server config file to get rid of example. Okay, sorry about that. And then we do the same thing with the basic. Just get rid of example and a dash. And then, if you know what to do in here, go ahead and change whatever you want to change. I leave it alone. And then here, we set up our server. I'm going to name this YouTube. Test server Epoch. Gonna give the password test, the administrator password test, administrator server command password. I think this one right here you want to, I think, don't count me on this, you want to make it the same password as up there. Actually, I don't think you put a password in there. And then you go through everything else, change what you want to say. Or by, I'm going to say it, me. 50 players, I don't really care about. That's fine. Rotation, kick, blah, blah, blah. Yep, everything else is good. Don't really care about nothing else. And then you come over here to the Epoch server, and I closed it again. Oh, I've already done this. Okay, cool. Then, what we want to do next is you want to click on the Install A3 Server, because this will allow you to update it. And then, what we want to do is just put in where your server where your server is located at, and your Steam folder is located at, which is not on here yet, but it will be, because now we got all this that we can do, I think, done. So what we want to do now is go to where your Steam folder it was installed at. Which is in D drive. So we're going to open up another window. And go to Steam Library, Steam Applications. And then click on this and select all, copy, and now paste over here. And tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Come on, come on, come on. And like I said, right here is where you put all this stuff. And all this does is keep your server up to date. Just make sure you know the line that I hid. You put in your Steam ID and your Steam password. And like I said, I'll provide these. And then with your start one, which will be right here, what you want to do with this one, oh my god. Eventually I'll learn not to do that. Is I'm going to provide this in there because I'm going to add this right now so you can tell it's there. Just add Steam, like I said, where your database is. Copy. And paste, and then you just type in this right here. You just type in this one right here. RIDIS server dot execute. And whoops. And then what you do is you save that. And like I said, make sure you put in where your server goes, because this will just be blank. And same for right here. I'm going to put this blank. Just put some quotation marks in there. Tell you to change me, or just need to make sure you change all this stuff. And same for right here. Oh, right there. There we go. Now that that's done, what we want to do is we want to go into your database. Now that everything's copied over, as you can tell, we want to go into keys. Make sure all the keys are there. Epoch, yep. Then you want to go into your database, which is the DB. Click on the our disk right here. Oh my god. I'm sorry that keeps happening. And then we're going to just label this test. Change that to whatever you want to change it to. Now I'm not going to make sure I don't close this bad boy now. And that's all you have to do with the database. There's other stuff you can add in there just by going into the example, and it tells you a whole bunch of stuff you can add into it. You know, the IP address, which I think is already on there. Yep, IP address. Your max gig, you know, max memory gig, and all that good stuff. Yep, see, a whole bunch of stuff you can put in there. Then what you want to do next is, we already did all that. We did all that. If you watch any of my other videos, I always triple check everything just to make sure everything is right. True every 4 hours. Yes, I know, I just closed it. Looks like I might have to open it. And then drag it over. And you know what? I don't need this anymore. Let me close that. As you can tell, everything is good here, good there. README. Yep, I just clicked on that just to find out if it opened up right. Well, I think everything is done right. So now what we want to do is, like I said, I already got this here, so this is linked to this one. Let's start the server up and see how it goes. And as you can tell, this started up. Oh, even though that says Exile, I'll make sure that says Epoch like this one over here says. I have another server up and running, testing something out. And so far, it didn't look like it did what it needed to do. So let's see if this is doing it. Yep, it did it. And as you can tell, it's booting up. I don't think 3888 is available. Let me take a look at this. Oopsie. That's supposed to be my Pacific port. And what we're going to do is open up the Armor, because now it says the game has started. Wait for it to find it. YouTube says test server. As you can tell, I have another test server. So far, so good. See, I wonder what I keep looking over that way for. My daughter's over there watching Shaun the Sheep. Just keep checking on her. Thought I changed. Nope. That's right, Boots and Altus. Don't ask me why it was showing a new map. I have no idea. I'm going to pause the video. Well, I might not. I might just wait. And plus, I'll show you how to change the Epoch mod by Epoch mod team. Epoch, Survivor. I'll show you how to change all that too on Epoch like I did on Exile. I might have done that wrong, which I doubt it. Oh, there we go. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Now, how did I end up in the water? Wow, I ended up way over there. Okay. Admin menu works. So let's teleport my butt onto some dry land. Don't ask me why it did that. So I can't remember how to teleport. You know what? We're just going to commit suicide. Eventually I might die. Just die. Alright, how do I... Just kill. Respawn. Yeah. Still a little confused on why it just did that through being in the water. Select my gender, female, male. Probably because I was testing on my test server. As you can tell, server's working. I'm in Altus. So there you go. And like I said, this is how you know, I can spawn stuff in by the generic menu. So add to gear. And that's how you add admins in. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like it, and hit the like button, people. Have a good one.